Welcome to another episode of Curtain Call Conversations. I'm here today with the lovely Angus, who is currently starring in The Lightning Thief, the Percy Jackson musical, which is on at the Other Palace. How are you today?
Hello. Yeah, really good. Thank you. Thank you for having me. How are
Good.
you?
You're very well. Yes, I'm really well, thank you. You're very welcome. It's great to have
Good.
you here. So we're going to talk about the show, which is doing brilliantly well. It's running through now until the 31st of August. So lots of opportunities for people to come and visit. So for people that perhaps know nothing about this show, please let us know what it's all about.
Yeah, cool. Okay, yeah, it's a really fun show. It's about a boy called Percy Jackson, and it's all about the Greek gods, and he goes on this quest. Um, Zeus's lightning bolt has been stolen, and he goes on this quest to retrieve the lightning bolt. And along the way, he goes along the quest with his best friend Grover and Annabeth, and the three of them sort of face all these challenges along the way, and lots of chaos happens, and it's a whole load of fun. Um, and yeah, I won't spoil anything. Although it's based on the book
Yeah.
by Rick Riordan, so most people probably know the story.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's a
absolutely.
really fun musical.
Yeah, no, it sounds fantastic. And you play Grover. So tell us
Yes,
all about what he's like.
yeah, Grover's a really great character. So he's a satyr, so he's a half goat.
Okay.
Um, Yeah. And yeah, he's a very funny, quirky, sort of very like nervous and anxious character. So he goes on this journey with Percy, and he's sort of there as his protector. That's what he does as a satyr. He's a protector to Percy, the demigod. Um, but he has his own sort of challenges along the way. His past is revealed about how he went on a quest earlier on, and he sort of failed that. And so he has his own sort of exploration in the musical, which is really nice to see.
Yeah.
And he overcomes his own challenges of failing before, and that nervousness and anxiousness, and how he's gonna survive this time and keep Percy alive. Um,
Sure. Sounds
yeah,
fantastic. So, did sort of before you got the job, had you read the book? I mean, did you know what the story was all about before you got the role?
Yeah, so I read the book when I was younger, so I
Oh,
haven't
okay.
hadn't read it in years, but I did know the story. But I mainly knew the musical from the music. I like
Okay.
fell in love with the music
Yeah,
before I knew it was going to London.
sure.
And actually in my year at Central, when I was studying at Central, in one of our ensemble singing classes, we performed Bring On the Monsters,
Okay.
which is the final number in the show. So I'd sung one of the songs before, and so it feels like almost a full
Yeah.
circle moment that I'm now like in the show, actually on the same harmony line that I was on Central.
Oh, wow.
So I knew that bit already.
Some might say
Um,
that's fate. I mean, whether you're a believer in
yeah,
fate, that sounds like it to me.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it's crazy just to be here. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, would you say therefore that that is your favorite sort of song from the show?
Yeah. I think that that's one of the few numbers where we're sort of all on stage together,
Mm,
and I feel like that's a really like powerhouse number.
yeah.
Um, I think one of my other favorites is probably also Killer Quest, which is at the end of Act One. It's another
Okay.
moment where we're all on stage together, and it's just the excitement of we're going on a quest,
Yeah.
we're all going to do it together, and that's another great moment in the show.
Yeah, I mean, you've clearly got a great cast with you. I mean, had you sort of ever worked with anybody in the cast before, or was it just sort of a brand new group of people all getting together for this show?
Yeah, it was a brand new group.
Yeah.
I didn't know anyone beforehand.
Oh,
Quite a few of them had worked together, but I hadn't worked with any of them. This is just
yeah.
my second show out of drama school,
Oh,
so yeah,
okay.
for a new cast, nice
Yeah.
to meet some new friendly faces.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah,
I mean, talk me sort of through the audition process for this show for you. Obviously, you've just mentioned there you're relatively new to the industry. So, are the nerves kind of controlled at this point in your career or not?
no, definitely not, definitely not. No, still get really nervous with the audition.
Yeah.
Handling it and working through it,
Yeah.
but no, still get
Yeah.
really nervous for them. So yeah, we the first round was a self tape, so that was
Okay.
online. Um, did a song and a scene was up for Grover, and then had the in-person dance call, and then had the in-person material call, which is more songs and scenes, and then the final. So that was what, 4 rounds.
Yeah. All right. Okay. And what's it
So
feel
yeah,
like when you get that call from your agent? I mean, what does that feel? Especially
oh, it was
early on.
surreal. It
Yeah.
was, yeah, yeah. No, honestly, it felt like a dream come true
Yeah.
to be performing and to be here. So yeah, I got that call. I was at home, and my agent never calls me,
Okay.
unless it's and when I got my first job, he called me.
Yeah.
And I'd been sort of been waiting by the phone for a few days. It was quite a
Yeah.
quick turnaround. I knew I was going to hear quite soon. So
Okay.
when I got that phone call, I was like, okay, this has got to mean something. And he just sort of delayed the conversation. He was like, "Hi, Angus, how are you? Like, what are you up to?" And I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good. Like, what did you say? What's going on?" He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, not much. Just just got off the phone and have some news for you." And I was like, "And," and then eventually said, "You got the role." And yeah, I was elated. I was screaming around the house, dancing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it must
So
just be, as you say, a dream come true, isn't it? And what's the
yeah.
feeling like for you individually, and of course, sort of as an ensemble? What's the feeling like on opening night when you've rehearsed all you can and you're there to open? What's that feeling like?
Yeah, oh, I was it was amazing. It was, one of the best nights ever, to be honest.
Yeah.
It really was incredible, just the feeling. So I had my
Oh,
family came, so my mum flew over. My dad couldn't make it, unfortunately, but my mum flew over because she lives
oh,
overseas. My
okay.
agent came, the rest of my family were there. And all the fans had come that night. So as soon as we walked out on stage, there was a massive cheer from the audience, and
Oh,
you just felt
wow.
like they were with you through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Really brought that energy. So it was amazing because I've always sort of dreamt of that moment. I started off with quite a different career path.
Oh,
I
okay.
wasn't initially. I did a different degree beforehand,
All right. Okay.
so I sort of always dreamed of that moment. So
Yeah.
to be there on opening night was yeah, it was incredible, incredible feeling.
Wow. I mean, what did you study just out of curiosity?
Yeah, I studied architecture, did an
Oh,
architecture
okay.
degree beforehand, so quite
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, very
Um,
different.
yeah, so I did that at Bath for 4 years before I went on to Central to did my master's there. So I did a
So, so
year
what
course.
was the pull towards performing for you?
Yeah, well, I've always wanted to be an actor. It's
Okay.
always what I wanted to do. I was just, I think the decision, I had made the decision, I guess, through conversations with family and school. And it was a hard decision as to what I was going to do, but I decided to get a different degree beforehand. But the aim was to always become an actor.
Yeah,
Just took
yeah,
a slightly different route into the industry.
yeah.
Um, but it's worked out. I'm here, so
Yeah, absolutely. I
um,
mean, it's good to have,
yeah.
something to fall back on because we all know, the industry can be re unreliable and you never know when you might need a proper job, as they say. So it's always good, isn't it, to get that under your belt?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's good to
yeah,
have something else and um, yeah, dabble
yeah.
bits of work and that as freelance and things.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, what's it like sort of performing at the other Palace? I mean, it's a fantastic venue, in London, of course. So what's it like going out on that stage every night?
Yeah, it's a really nice theatre. It's about 300 seats. It's quite an intimate space.
Yeah,
The audience are right, sort of wrapped around. It's almost like a thrust stage. The audience are
yeah,
wrapped around you, so you really feel. I think as an audience member, when I first watched it with the previous cast, I really
mm,
felt immersed in the story.
yeah,
And I definitely now as an actor definitely feel immersed with the audience. You can really like
mm,
feed off their energy because they're right there with you.
yeah,
So it's a really nice space. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. I mean, do you sort of feel a bit more pressure because you're that close to people and you can see the expressions on their faces? Is it more pressure for you all?
Um, I don't think so. I think it just brings you more energy, to be honest. I
Oh,
mean,
good.
quite often it's nice that a lot of the fans come with the orange like Camp Halfler t-shirts, and they
Okay.
often sit on the front rows, or I've often had family and friends um, who sit on the front rows. Although I make sure not to look at them, so they don't put me off.
Oh, do
Look
they?
above.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. It's hard, isn't it, when you spot somebody you know, you don't want to take your eye off the ball and forget a line or something. That would be horrendous.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what's the what's the buzz like for you every night? How do you keep the energy up for doing the same show night after night? I always wonder, what it's
Mm.
like to remain energized and to give everybody a show that is, perfect.
Yeah, I think routine is important.
Mm,
I think having that. having the day to like look after yourself and make sure
Yeah.
you're well rested and have eaten well and done your exercise and everything. And then yeah, just being fit enough to come in every day for work and I think it's nice obviously doing a group warm up and saying hi to everyone. I immediately get that buzz because I haven't
Yeah.
seen them in 24 hours, which is it's a long time.
Yeah.
But also I think it seeing sorry, I was just thinking about outside of the theatre at the end of the show.
Mm.
The fans often on line up at the end of
Okay.
outside the theatre,
Yeah.
um, and sort of get a picture with them or
Yeah.
ask for an autograph, and it's really nice to chat with them. And I think seeing how much this show means to people, and
Mm.
seeing so many people connect with the story, whether they're new to the book and to the musical, or whether they've been reading it since 2005, which is when the book came out. Just seeing how much it means to them, you want to put on that amazing performance for them as well as for yourself.
Yeah.
So it really helps, having that support from everyone that comes to visit, seeing how
Yeah.
much it means to everyone involved.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, do you get sort of fans that come night after night? Do you recognize certain people in the crowd?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we have some people that come every week, so it's
Oh,
really nice
wow.
to spot them again. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, that's
yeah,
amazing.
it's really
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, it must be. I mean, it's been a pleasure to chat to you, Angus. I mean, the show sounds brilliant. So, for people that haven't been to see it, let's sell it to them. Why should people come and see The Lightning Thief?
Oh, such a fun show. It has amazing special effects. So
Okay.
look out for the special effects and lots of magic tricks involved, which I can't give away or do any spoilers for, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
lots of magic, lots of fun, um, and yeah, lots of energy, and it's a really fun show.
Excellent. Well, I shall put details on the next slide where people can get their tickets from. But wishing you the best for the rest of the run and everything else that comes for you in the future. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're
Thank you.
welcome. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.